Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's been a while. I haven't posted for almost 2 weeks now. I don't really like recording on this webcam because it kind of sucks in my opinion. But we make do with what we have. Inshallah, we can buy a better webcam, but in regards to myself, I've been doing good, alhamdulillah. But my hunger has been dying. I'm going to be honest. I've had motivation for YouTube. I've had the motivation for Instagram. I've been doing okay in regards to Instagram, but I do want to be posting more fitness content. And for YouTube, I've been doing trash. There's no excuse on that. And the reason why I've been doing trash is because I'm starting to lose my hunger. I'm getting complacent. I don't fear being complacent, but I fear being comfortable. Because when I'm comfortable, I stop growing. And when I stop growing, I'm dying. I don't fear actual death, but I fear dying spiritually in this world. Why are you not hungry? And it angers me that I have to ask this question. And it could be biased or opinionated that I am angry, but why are you not hungry? When you look around yourself, there's abundance. When you look around yourself, there is much for you to achieve, much for you to work on, much for you to do, and you still stay comfortable. So why are you not hungry? Alhamdulillah, I have a roof over my head. Alhamdulillah, I have the tools I need to do what I need to do. Alhamdulillah for so many things. But I don't want to be mediocre. I need to be something great. I have the hunger to be something great, but the hunger's been dying, and I don't like that in any way, shape, or form. And you should not like having no hunger in you, having no drive in you, having no purpose in you. When you want something and you want to achieve something for the sake of Allah, you should have that hunger to please it and race to the good deed at 100 miles per hour. No buts, no cuts, no coconuts. Like genuinely, you should be having this hunger in you at all times. Same applies with discipline. You should be staying disciplined at all times. And the way you grow that discipline, and the way you grow that hunger, and the way you grow that fire is adding the wood necessary to that fire. When you throw a big fat log onto a baby fire, the fire will be put out. Know yourself, know what you need, and add the log size necessary to build that fire. Take the steps necessary to get to where you need to get, build what you need to build, and become who you want to become. You don't become by wishing. You don't become by you don't become by searching up how to become this, watching countless of videos and not taking any action. You become by figuring it out, not finding out. You can figure out how to become a millionaire, but you have to actually take the actionable steps and find out. You can put in front of me a guy who is a genius and knows the whole algorithm on how to become a billionaire. But if he does not take any actionable steps, he will not become a billionaire. He will have the truth and not take any action. Now, if you put in front of me an idiot who does not know how to become a billionaire, but he takes the actionable steps to figure out how to become one, the idiot will become a billionaire before the genius becomes a billionaire. When you have the truth in front of you, when you know what needs to be done, and you have that desire, that inspiration, that hunger to get the job done, We need to start. I need to start being serious. We need to start being serious. Something's telling me that I need to hear this and you need to hear this. We need to have that hunger. We need to wake up. I've been kind of in the system, in the cycle right now of the plans that I had now. But you don't stop growing. When you get to a level, you get to the next. When you get to the next level, you get to the next. When you're memorizing Quran, you memorize to a surah, you don't say, oh, job's done, and you stop reading Quran, you go to the next surah. When you become a hafiz, the job is not done yet. You revise the Quran. After you revise it once, the job isn't done yet again. You revise it again and understand it more. There is always more to learn, always more to understand. This dunya is abundant. This dunya is severely abundant. Abundant. Allah has made this world abundant for us, alhamdulillah. And I'm genuinely upset at myself that I have not been taking the actionable steps necessary recently to be where I want to be. And obviously I have that hunger and we're taking the actionable steps. But when it comes to habits, you need to be seriously about tracking your habits. When it comes to your goals, you need to be serious about what you want. Saying I don't know to what you want, it's okay that you know you don't know what you want, but figuring it out is the actionable step. Knowing that something is wrong and not taking action on it is very flawed. But the main point of this video is to have hunger. We need that hunger, we need that drive. There's only one God, and that is Allah, and He's the only one worthy of our worship. So when it comes to worshiping Allah, worship Him the best way you possibly can. The best absolute way you possibly can, with excellence, because that is what He deserves. Because there's nothing greater than Him, because He is the greatest. Wallahi, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest no matter what. Allah is the greatest no matter what. He's greater than every single. He is the Lord of the throne. The Lord of the throne. Of the throne, He is the Lord of that. Pursue excellence, not for the validation of human, because the validation of human will get you nowhere. If you're working a 9 to 5 and you tell yourself you need to pray Dhuhr, and you tell yourself, oh, I don't want to be a bother to my boss, I'm just going to pray later, that will get you nowhere. It is Allah who controls all. Pray that Dhuhr, and Allah is. I need to slow down. But be hungry. I don't want to scream because I don't like screaming, but I know that some of you guys on this channel like to see me scream. But screaming is kind of I'd say immature, and I feel like I can get my point across without screaming. But there's a very fat fire in my heart. There's a very fat fire in my heart that needs to be fueled. I want to start making longer videos, but I need to have more education to be making longer videos. My education and my ilm is very limited. I'm not seeking knowledge as much as I'd like to. I'm not taking certain steps as much as I'd like to. And that pisses me off. You not doing what you're supposed to be doing should be pissing you off. If that doesn't piss you off, you don't want it and you don't have that hunger. So you need to ask yourself, why am I not hungry, and figure it out. Sit down with yourself, no phone, figure out what you want. What goals do you have? In what ways what ways are you skillful in, and in what ways do you want to benefit Allah? Because the only reason why we are here alive on this earth is to worship Allah and worship Him only. And the only reason why we are tested in this way is to see who among us of mankind is the best in good deeds. So you can either be a resident of Jannah, or you can have your abode be the hellfire. You can pick which one you want, and I promise you, one will be sweet and one will be a bitter that none can describe. Be hungry, take your actions, be consistent, be disciplined. Don't take the steps forward and think, okay, I'm complacent, and take 20 steps back. Keep going forward. When you make a mistake and you fall, get back up and keep going. You don't stop, you keep going, you be consistent, you be disciplined, and you stay hungry. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.